Tired of dingy whites and stubborn stains? We all know the feeling. You pull your laundry out of the dryer, hoping for that fresh, bright look. Instead, you find dingy whites and stubborn stains that just won't quit. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon that can solve these laundry woes? It's probably already in your bathroom: hydrogen peroxide. It can tackle some of the toughest stains you can imagine and bring your dingy whites back to life. We'll show you exactly what hydrogen peroxide is and why it's such a fantastic tool for your laundry. We'll give you step-by-step instructions for getting rid of those impossible stains from sweat to red wine. Let's get started on the path to cleaner, brighter clothes. So what exactly is this magic liquid? Hydrogen peroxide is a chemical compound with the formula H2O2. It's very similar to water, which is H2O, but with an extra oxygen atom. This extra oxygen is what makes it so powerful. It's a natural oxidizing agent, great at breaking down stains and killing germs. When you buy it at the store, you're typically getting a 3% solution, safe for household use. Now let's talk about the big competitor, chlorine bleach. Chlorine bleach is a harsh, corrosive chemical. It can damage and weaken fabric fibers over time, causing your clothes to wear out faster. It can also cause yellowing on some synthetic fabrics. This is where hydrogen peroxide really shines as a better alternative. Instead of using harsh chlorine, it releases that extra oxygen atom to gently lift stains and brighten fabrics. It's safe to use on most washable, dye-stable fabrics, not just whites. Hydrogen peroxide gives you the cleaning and whitening power you need without the harsh side effects of chlorine bleach. It's a gentler, safer, and more versatile option for your laundry room. Let's talk about two things everyone cares about: saving money and helping the environment. Using hydrogen peroxide in your laundry can help you do both. Walk down the laundry aisle and you'll see dozens of specialized products. Each one comes in a fancy package with a hefty price tag. Now, compare that to a bottle of 3% hydrogen peroxide. You can find a large bottle of it at any pharmacy or grocery store for just a couple of dollars. That one bottle can replace many of those expensive, specialized laundry products. Beyond the savings, hydrogen peroxide is also a much better choice for the environment. Think about what happens to traditional chlorine bleach after you use it. It goes down the drain and into our water systems. Hydrogen peroxide, on the other hand, is completely different. When it does its job and breaks down, it simply turns into water, H2O, and oxygen, O. There are no toxic byproducts left behind. By choosing hydrogen peroxide, you are making a conscious decision to reduce the amount of harmful chemicals going into our waterways. It's a win for your wallet and a win for the environment. Now for the part you've been waiting for. How do you actually use this stuff to get rid of those awful stains? It's surprisingly easy. Let's start with yellow underarm stains on your white shirts. Mix 1 part dish soap, 2 parts hydrogen peroxide, and a little bit of baking soda. Apply this paste directly onto the stained area and use an old toothbrush to gently scrub it into the fabric. Let it sit for at least an hour, then launder the shirt as you normally would. For blood stains, act quickly and use cold water. Pour hydrogen peroxide directly onto the spot and let it fizz for about 5 to 10 minutes. Gently blot the area with a clean cloth and rinse it with cold water. For red wine spills, create a mixture of equal parts hydrogen peroxide and blue liquid dish soap. Pour this mixture over the entire wine stain, let it sit, then blot with a clean towel. Rinse the area with cold water and launder as usual. For most common organic stains like grass, coffee, or food, a direct application of hydrogen peroxide can work wonders. Always test it on a small, hidden area of the fabric first. Once you confirm it's safe, you can confidently tackle almost any stain that comes your way. Sometimes you really have to see the results to truly believe in the power of a solution. Let's take that yellowed, sweat-stained t-shirt we talked about earlier. Before treatment, the underarm area is a discouraging shade of dingy yellow-brown. After treatment with hydrogen peroxide, dish soap, and baking soda paste, the results are remarkable. The yellow discoloration? Completely gone. The fabric isn't stiff anymore. It's soft and flexible again. The underarm area is just as bright and white as the rest of the shirt. Let's consider another tough case. A child's soccer jersey covered in grass and mud stains. After a pre-treatment with hydrogen peroxide, the jersey comes out of the wash looking pristine. This really shows the gentle yet powerful nature of hydrogen peroxide. Beyond treating individual stains, hydrogen peroxide is also a fantastic tool for whitening and brightening an entire load of laundry. Over time, White fabrics can start to look dull, gray, or yellowed. To whiten a load of laundry, add 1 cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide to your washing machine. For a top-loading machine, pour it directly into the drum with the water as it fills. For a front-loading machine, add it to the bleach dispenser. Once you've added the hydrogen peroxide, simply add your regular detergent and run the wash cycle as you normally would. The hydrogen peroxide will work alongside your detergent to gently break down the dingy buildup on the fabric fibers. It acts as a powerful whitening booster, lifting away the gray and yellow tones and restoring the brightness to your fabrics. It also helps to deodorize your laundry, leaving your clothes smelling extra fresh and clean. You can use this trick every time you wash your whites to keep them looking their best. Your towels will look brighter, your sheets will feel fresher, and your t-shirts will look crisp and clean. This simple addition to your routine will make a noticeable difference, load after load. You're now familiar with the basics of using hydrogen peroxide for stains and whitening. But I want to give you a few extra pro tips to make sure you get the absolute best results every single time. While hydrogen peroxide works well in any water temperature, its stain-fighting and whitening power is boosted by warmth. For whitening a load of whites or tackling tough, set-in stains on sturdy fabrics like cotton towels, using warm or hot water can amplify the effects. Another great tip is to give it time to work. After applying the hydrogen peroxide, let the garment sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes. For an extra boost, you can even let the stained garment sit in the sun for a little while after treatment. Hydrogen peroxide works great on its own, but it can be even more effective when paired with other simple household ingredients. Finally, a tip about storage. Hydrogen peroxide is sensitive to light and heat. To keep your hydrogen peroxide potent and ready for action, always store it in its original dark bottle. Before you run to your laundry room, it's crucial that we talk about safety. While hydrogen peroxide is much safer than chlorine bleach, it is still a chemical, and you need to handle it with care and respect. Always test it first on a hidden spot to see if there is any color change. Use the right concentration, the 3% solution. Even though the 3% solution is mild, it's still a good idea to protect your skin. If you have sensitive skin, or if you'll be working with hydrogen peroxide for an extended period of time, wear rubber gloves. Never, ever ingest hydrogen peroxide, and always keep it out of the reach of children and pets. Never mix hydrogen peroxide with chlorine bleach. Combining these two chemicals creates a dangerous chemical reaction that releases toxic chlorine gas. If you are transitioning from using bleach to using hydrogen peroxide, make sure your washing machine's bleach dispenser is thoroughly rinsed out. Safety should always be your #1 priority in the laundry room. So, there you have it. The secret to brighter whites, vanquished stains, and a healthier home has been in your medicine cabinet all along. We've shown you what hydrogen peroxide is, how it works, and why it's a superior choice to harsh chlorine bleach. It's better for your clothes, better for your wallet, and better for the planet. From tackling stubborn sweat, blood, and wine stains to brightening an entire load of whites, this simple, inexpensive product is a true laundry powerhouse. You don't need to be a chemistry expert or a professional cleaner to get these amazing results. All it takes is a bottle of 3% hydrogen peroxide and a little bit of know-how. You now have all the information you need to get started. Say goodbye to dingy, stained clothes and hello to a wardrobe that looks fresh, bright, and truly clean. I encourage you to give it a try. The next time you're at the store, pick up a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. You have the power to make your clothes last longer, save money, and make a more environmentally friendly choice. So get started today and get ready to be impressed with the bright, clean results.